The top five news. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good to see you. Today is October 7th. I'm Joe Pelayo. Good evening, folks. We have top five news show tonight where we'll deliver five stories in 5 minutes. Today's the day, the first day of the rest of your life, and the first day that I'm going to get these all in 5 minutes for you. Here we go. Let's get into the stories tonight. The Tuesday, October 7th, of course, marks the 2-year mark of the horrific Hamas attack in Israel. And we'll get into that. Have a financial snapshot for you, an update on entertainment, President Trump update on the Insurrection Act and the troops moving in and out of cities, and some other interesting health information for you. We're going to do all that in 5 minutes. If you're ready, let's begin. October 7th, Hamas terrorists attacked and murdered 1,200 innocent people 2 years ago today. They took over 250 hostages with them. 48 are still unaccounted for, and only about 20 believed to still be alive. This unprovoked evil ignited Israel's actions against Gaza and has led to significant tens of thousands of casualties. And that's ongoing to this day. But there's hope. Ceasefire talks are advancing in Egypt. And thanks to President Trump's strong leadership, there is a proposed plan to bring peace. Story 2 today, President Trump considers the Insurrection Act to restore law and order in a bold move to protect American cities. President Trump is eyeing the Insurrection Act in order to, mobilize the National Guard troops against the ICE raids and the protests and violence and demonstrations and property damage and whatnot. Some of the places, Portland, Chicago, calling it a criminal insurrection, and there's speculation that some of the protests are fueled by leftist and funding and maybe not organic. But Trump is committed to bringing safety and security, and there's pushback from people who feel like the crime level is just where they want it to be, and they are not okay with people coming in to try and catch the bad guys. There's a move from Texas. I guess they couldn't deploy the troops to Illinois. There was a legal setback, so they sent the troops from Texas. And some people labeled it illegal. Many saw it as a necessary way to stop the crime and the violence. Portland's been out of control for a time. And Chicago, I love Chicago. It's such a great city. Have you been to Chicago? Please go to Chicago. It's such a wonderful city. But the crime in Chicago, you got to feel for the people there, and how you could be in charge of things, not be open to receiving help with the crime record that you have. Leaders of Chicago really ought to be ashamed of yourselves on that, frankly. Story 3 today, Walmart joins with MAHA to push to eliminate harmful foods in our diets, getting the additives out of the food stream in a push to eliminate these from Walmart's teaming with MAHA and Make America Healthy Again initiative in order to phase out synthetic dyes and other toxic ingredients. There's 30 of them that they're eliminating. Most have been illegal in Europe for many years. And these toxic ingredients, artificial preservatives and artificial sweeteners, other labels, they're all 30 of them being eliminated in conjunction with the Robert F. Kennedy Jr.'s movements as health secretary. And it's been junk that's been poisoning America for years, and going to make it a little cleaner, make your groceries a little more healthy for you and for your kids. So seems like that is a good thing. Story for today, the CDC has an update on the COVID vaccine recommendations under the guidance of HHS. Again, Robert F. Kennedy and the CDC are now advising folks to talk to your doctor before getting a COVID shot. It's a common sense shift away from the one-size-fits-all push of the past. And vaccines are still available, but ensure it's a good choice for you. They're recommending not for kids, and more higher recommendations for the elderly with regard to the shots. Let's see here. Make informed decisions. Yeah. Story 5 today, our last story, is about entertainment. You may have heard Taylor Swift blew up the internet yesterday with a record Spotify downloads, proving once and for all that we will never recover from the good music of the 80s that we all enjoyed. Just kidding. Congratulations, Taylor Swift, for a record day. In the box office, you have the best post-COVID haul since COVID. So there was a record in 2023 and then down a little bit. And you have at the movies, you have the best sales you've had since COVID. It's best year ever, projecting to hit about 9.2 billion in domestic in the U.S. and topping out the record of 2023. Pretty good. The movies coming up would be Disney's Adventure Tron Ares in October, Universal Music's Wicked for Good sequel, and then the family favorite Zootopia 2 in November, Predator Badlands also, and then you have The Running Man in November. I remember seeing that like 30 years ago. Okay, and then you have the Avatar. Everybody loves Avatar. Okay, and there's another one coming out. If you loved the first 1 or 2 or 3, I think it's the third one. Sometimes they go forever on the sequels. Avatar, Fire and Ash, coming out in December, and then Hollywood is gearing up for a big year, and Passion of the Christ is coming. The second, it's the Passion of the Christ, the Resurrection in 2026 is going to come out in March. Let me get you the date on that. March 26, 2027. Okay, 2027, so 2 years out. Anyway, there's a host of good movies coming out, and so yeah, good time to get back to the movies and get on with goodness. That's it for tonight. I will leave you with this encouraging word. Be agreeable, sympathetic, be loving, compassionate, be humble. That goes for all of you. No exceptions, no retaliation, no sharp-tongued sarcasm. I'm talking to myself too, by the way. Instead, bless. That's your job, just to bless. And you'll get a blessing if you're a blessing. And whoever wants to embrace life and see the day fill up with good, here's what you do. Say nothing evil or nothing hurtful, and cultivate good. Run after peace for all you're worth. God looks on all these things with approval. Keep the spirit alive, friends, and stay vigilant. And God bless you and continued success. God bless America. We'll see you here tomorrow for 5 stories in 5 minutes. I'm going to do it in 5 minutes tomorrow. You'll see. All right. Good night, everybody.